Draw an inverted trapezoid and a trapezoid to represent the upper body. Summarize the position of the two arms. Draw a round head, ears, neck and shoulders. Color. Summarize the girl's legs in a long trapezoid. Then draw the girl's boots. Again, generalize the shape. Then outline the approximate outline of the tutu skirt. Plus white socks. Summarize the girl's long curly hair in brown. After the big framework is summarized, change the color pencils and simply draw his facial features. Draw the shadow of the ear socket neck, shades under the hair and a small blush. Use darker colored lead. Draw the texture of a girl's hair. Watch the direction of the hair as you draw. Remember to break the shape on the edge. Continue to draw the shadow of the girl's collarbone and shoulders. Draw small suspenders. First, summarize the location of the hand part. Continue to outline the structure of the shirt with colored lead. Keep the folds parallel and draw regularly, with undulating wavy lines, to draw the lace of the skirt. Then draw the position of the folds. Clean up the shadow of the legs. The knees are also shaded. Draw the details of the socks. Also improve the shape of the boots. Add the buckle tip. And then I'm going to use a highlighter to paint the details. Next, draw the shoelaces. Improve the details of the hand. Draw the black bag on the girl's back. Also use a highlight pen to summarize the structure of the bag. Draw the bear pendant. And then one last detail. Draw bone, pearl necklace and earrings. We've drawn this intellectually elegant girl. Did you learn it? You start with a hexagon that encapsulates the upper body. The pentagon encapsulates the position of the shirt. The long trapezoidal shape encapsulates the denim skirt. Color. Perfect the shape of the skirt tail. Summarize the shirts. Draw a round head, ears and neck. By the way, draw the white inner neckline. Perfect the shape of the sweater. Summarize the girl's long curly hair with curves. Pay attention to modifying the face shape. Color. Change the color pencils to simply draw his facial features. Smiling mouth blush and ear sockets. Draw the shadow under the hair. Use more curves to add texture to your hair. The same is to draw along the direction of the hair. Draw the details of the interior. Use darker colored lead. Draw the folds and structure of the clothes. Be casual when you write. Draw the pockets on the clothes. Perfect the shape of the shirt. Cover the excess with white. Remove the folds and plaid of the shirt. Then perfect the shape of the skirt. Draw folds and shadows. Add sewing thread. Then paint the rough edges of the skirt in light gray. Use fine lines to draw the feeling of a torn denim skirt. Color lead to add a shadow. Finally, draw the bag carried by the girl. Summarize the location first. Then draw the feeling of the rough edge of the bag. Then there are the details of the bag. The white highlight pen draws the furry feeling of the bag. Draw decorative labels on cloths. Add hand details. Draw the structure of the sole and shoe. Finally, deepen the hair color. Draw earrings. We're done with this very beautiful girl. Did you learn it? Draw a square and trapezoid over the upper body. Pentagonal recapitulation of the crotch. The rectangle encapsulates the two legs. Modify the shape of the pants. Fill color. Summarize the shoes. Draw a round head, ears and neck. Perfect the shape of the top. Draw the neckline. Summarize the girl's long curly hair with curves. Next, change the colored lead and simply draw her facial features. And the shadow around the neck. Shadow under hair, ear socket and blush. Also use colored lead to draw the texture of the hair. Draw according to the direction of the hair in the original picture. Continue to draw the structural folds of the clones. Use something shallower. Colored lead outline stripes to express the texture of clones. Draw a white belt. Then the placket, pocket, trouser leg, and sewing thread of the pants. And then recapitulates the big brown bag the girl is carrying. Draw the shape of the streamer. Highlighter draws belt buckle. Colored lead paints the details of the belt. Summarize hand position. Draw the details of the sole and shoes, plus the details of the bag. Draw the bag chain plus hand details. Hairpin and earrings. Draw the bear pendant. And then the streamer detail, with stripes of different colors. Finally, paint the clothes decoration. Bear features and fluff. Just draw an irregular circle along the edge. Add shadows and labels. We'll draw this gentle girl. Did you learn it? We'll start with a trapezoid for the upper body. Rectangle shows skirt. Draw a round head, ears and neck. Adjust the neckline. Draw two sleeves. Summarize the shape of the scarf. Draw two eyes. And then I'm going to recapitulate the girl's boots. Straight is the center of gravity leg. The other leg is slightly bent against the center of gravity leg. Summarize the girl's long curly hair with curves. Color. Change the colored lead and simply draw her facial features. Shadow on the neck. Shadow under hair, ear socket and blush. Draw the texture of the hair with long curves. When drawing hair, you should draw it regularly. Be careful not to mess up the lines. The scarf can be stacked again. Continue to draw the wrinkled structure of the clothes with colored lead. The folds of the scarf are also added with some shadows. Also painted the folds of the skirt with colored lead. Feel free to draw the decoration on the skirt. Draw the drink in your hand. Sweep the shadow of the leg with colored lead. Draw the structure and folds of the boots. With brown shoelace. Draw the hand holding the drink. Finally, we generalize the shape of the bag. With dark brown. Summarize the inside of the bag and the strap. Color lead painting hand details and drink details. Continue to draw the details of the bag with colored lead, plus structure and folds. Also clear some shadows. Reinforce structure. Finally, draw the girl's sunglasses. Add the whites of the eyes. Highlight. Clean the table. And here's the Christmas girl. Did you learn it?